GoPro battery died, but we're back again. We got our bucket, just a little bit of water in it, nothing crazy. You know, I know a lot of people will put a little bit of WD-40, a little bit of oil in the water when they do this because the fish like that. Like WD-40 actually has fish oil in it, if you didn't know that. So a lot of people will do that because they think that will attract fish, and you know, who am I to say it doesn't? It probably does. I don't do that. Maybe next year I should. Drop a comment, let me know. Do you put WD-40 on your line? But we're back to putting braid on it. We got some water in there. I've got this 20-pound braid. Even though my rod only says to put 16-pound on, here's the key, guys. This stuff it says it's 27 millimeters in diameter, which is equivalent to 8-pound test, right? And I tie on some big mono to some of my big tie-on lures as leaders, and then I can still clip them on. I double clip swivels onto the mono on the lure, and then just onto the swivel on my line. I do that with my top waters, you know, my chatter baits, my spinner baits, some of the big stuff like that. Just easy change out, but then they're required to be tied on, but then I can still swivel them. It's kind of my bypass because I do love swivels. So I do have this 20-pound mono for that reason. Now this 20-pound mono is 0.46 millimeters in diameter. 0.46 millimeters compared to my 0.27, even though it's rated at the same test. So that's why I'm able to run 20-pound line on this smaller rod and smaller reel. I mean, it's not small, but that's rated for smaller, is because this braid is so much thinner than that mono. The thickness is really what matters. So if you're having trouble with 6-pound line on a rod and a reel that says it can do 6-pound line, maybe you're using 6-pound mono. Try 6-pound floral. That's a little bit thinner. You can try 6-pound braid. That's thinner too. You know, you got to experiment with these things. Everyone has different preferences on what they use, but that's the way to kind of find these shortcuts, as you can always just read those diameters. It took me a long time to figure that out, to be honest. Oh, my coffee's cold. Good thing I tested that. Been talking for too long. All right, so we got our 20-pound braid. We got our GX2 Ugly Stick, brand new last year. Absolutely love this rod. It is beautiful. This reel I actually got from my lady, but like I said, I lost my rod and reel in a lake, dropped it off the kayak. And so I just said, hey, you're not using it. I'm going to use it full time. And if you start getting really into fishing, we'll get you another one. But I've been loving it. It's super pretty. It's got that pink sparkle to it. Makes me look like a bass fisherman.